What difference does the computer make?
No, you don't need it. So that was the story with, you know, with the box that is in the aircraft, you know, in the electronics bay, where it says that only this specialized company can open it, and it is absolutely useless. You don't need it. And that's what this guy proved with the cargo flights. That's because that thing was not working, and they just flew the whole stretch without. So just the gyroscopes, and it worked fine.
Yeah, I remember one of the first chats we had together, Patricia, and you were going, but the clouds go on and on and on.
Yeah, they don't go to the horizon, because there's no such thing as a horizon. They just go on and on. If I stood 20 miles from where I was originally, I would still see the same thing. So it means that every part, you know, where they say the curve is, it when you really think about it, it just doesn't, it wouldn't make sense.
I said, I'm going to jump in just what you're saying there, like, if that's okay. I was saying to my mum from the weekend, she's not what you call flat earth, but she's very open. And I says to her, when it comes to saying something is true, you have to validate it with your own, and even then again, you know, your own senses, your eyes, your ears, your those senses, as you say. And I says to her, and I says, even then, if you can see something, you can taste it, touch it, hear it, smell it, whatever. I says to her, you even then have to take into consideration that those senses can be hijacked, and I think they are hijacked at the end of the day. So I says, you know, why would anybody take on board something that they've watched on a TV, on a newspaper, or read in a book? Because that is second-hand information. I says to her, you've got to realise, and people have got to trust to a certain extent, their own senses and what they are seeing with their own eyes. Unless you can validate the person that's told you that information, then everything else you've been told is a lie. That is how I now see life. That is how I see it. Unless I know that person and I can validate what that person is telling me and I know them enough, I would then just take what everything I've heard is just shite. Sorry, but it's just come on. That is where I've gone to be. Wipe the slate clean, start afresh, senses, and as I say, and I'm going to keep this.
Really right. Cool. And Karen, this would not be happening without you. You know, full ratings to you, my darling, for having this platform where all of us have come together through you.
A little bit,
this is all you.
They're called Family United, so that's the whole point, is trying to unite the people.
And I love that.
Together. Hey, there's Lesia.
United.
Lesia.
That's it. That's the key.
Thank you, Roxanne.
That is the key.
Good evening.
That is the key.
Hi, Lesia.
Minded people, and we are seekers. Yes?
Yeah, we are.
You're bang on point there, Lesia. Exactly, yeah. Seekers.
Yeah. Especially like in my case, I was not looking for flat earth. Everybody kind of knows my story maybe, but like, I thought I was looking for a dude, a guy, you know, like that's what I thought I was into. And it was just from that friend through another friend that I saw flat earth, and I said, what is that? And I mean, I didn't poo-poo it away at all. Well, when my friend was telling me about it, the mutual friend, I just was kind of like, what? You know, flat earth, what is that? You know? And then when I saw Richard Lee Burke's link on Facebook, because we were friends, I was just like, oh my gosh. And the one quality trait that I just can't help but think that we all have is that, number one, we are very inquisitive people, very open-minded people, and we are seekers.
Yeah.
They're our future, and you know, we don't want to lie to them. But what I was going to say is, if we're all here, we're all pretty mature, I'd probably say, hopefully we're mature people, and we're all awake as we think we are, you know, we're awake to the truth. Now, if we've grown up in a world where we've been lied to, with parents that have been lied to, and we're still here and we're awake to the truth as much as we think we are,
yep,
and our children are now growing up with parents, with, you know, a good percentage of parents or adults around them who are awake to it and who are open enough to have the conversations with them, who aren't going to tell them they're stupid or they're crazy.
No, but the thing is, what everybody says to me is, yeah, but the gyroscope knows where the ground is. But I tell you, it doesn't know where the ground is, because when we make a 60 degrees turn, you make 2 G's. You become twice as heavy as you would normally be. And it feels really funny and not pleasant at all. And we don't do that with passenger aircraft, of course, but that would screw up the gyroscope immediately if it would be affected with the G forces. So the gyroscope is not affected by G forces. It doesn't know where the ground is. It stays rigid in space. That's just the way it works. That's why it works.
Okay.
So I don't feel it's that weird to do that.
Like, in other words, like you, if it was a man, you automatically, for me,
I feel I've got my
especially-
guard up. I feel I've got my guard up straight away. I'm like, what are you talking to me for, Rob?
Yeah, what do you want?
Where are you going
Yeah.
with all this?
Mhm.
What is all this? But I don't have that same predisposed position when it's a woman, you know, communicating with me. So I think, I don't mean to sound cliche with this, but more power to it. The more girls that come out of the closet and start talking about this in public, I think the more, you know, push this is going to give this. The more people, I think it's just going to be like a domino effect. As soon as other people see other compass mentis people are having conversations about this, they're going to feel less weirded out by it and will be less socially excluded from people talking about this as time goes on.
That's okay.
Hey, Patricia.
Just wanted to ask. I was asking everybody what's done whatever it is, and she just wouldn't get it. Even when I was trying to say, if I get a tea towel right now and I put water on it and I fling it around, what's going to happen? The water's going to fall off. So I said, well, why do you think it sticks a lotion to a ball then? And she just said, in the end, she was like, I can't take it, Karen, I can't take it. And I was thinking, I was just telling her that.
That's the indoctrination kicking in. The indoctrination does crazy stuff to people. It brings out the worst in some people, brings out the best in some people, brings out humility in some people. It brings about narcissistic, egotistical behaviour in some people, and with some people,
I think that's what they've done. I think they've really made.
The indoctrination of levels.
They've really made a big bit of this. Everybody's narcissistic, aren't they, out there? That's what a lot of it is. So many people are narcissistic.
The main narrative is definitely that. It is. It definitely is. Even in an area where people are predominantly friendly, as soon as you say the cardinal sin.
Can I just say, Patricia, she's back now. She had to just go off for a little bit. Patricia, take your microphone off.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that, ladies.
That's okay.
Hey, Patricia.
Just wanted to ask, I was asking everybody what's their most hated part about the lies. What's it for you?
Pretty much everyone except people on this panel in the chat room and thingy is to believe it. It's so. I suppose if I had to pinpoint it, I think it's a combination of, you know, NASA and the governments and all this lot. It's like, why would they want to lie to people? You know, we can handle the truth. We can accept the truth more easily than we can the lies, and this is why a lot of people can't handle the lies, because if you give them the truth, you can sort of process it in your own brain and go, well, yeah, okay, that's the truth, blah, blah, blah. Whereas the lies, you can't. You know, once you realise it's a lie, there's no way you can process it. So I think that's pretty much my answer to that. I think I've answered your question properly.